make sure. All right, guys, it's been a while since I have been live just on YouTube and not streaming from whatchamacallit, from Zoom with the Alchemists. So I'm trying to figure out. Oh, here we go. Okay, chat on participants. Perfect. Okay. So once people join, if you can let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat, please. Because I have my mic set up, but I don't know if you guys can hear me. See, mic is right there. And it is getting chilly, so I am going to put a blanket on me. I definitely went to go refill my coffee. And I was like, you know what? I actually want a hot cocoa. So that's what we're doing. So guys, can you hear me? Please let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Perfect. So we'll see how this goes, because usually if I just go live off of my phone, it actually notifies people. Yeah, my roots are bad, girl. Look at this. Look at how long my roots are. This is insane. Because I literally did my roots, I want to say it was like a month, maybe 5 weeks ago. This is like the growth. Actually, no, it's been 6 weeks. But still, this is the growth that it would normally be after like 9, 10 weeks. Golden butterfly sister. I don't know what that is, but okay. Maybe that's somebody else in the chat. I don't know. But guys, once everybody joins, we will do Q&A. And I have an announcement for YouTube. The Alchemists already know this, so the people that are in my school community already know. But I am going to announce it to you guys, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to yap a little bit, just a little bit. That's another thing, is my nails were getting long again, and then one broke, so I had to like chop them all off because I cannot stand when one is shorter than the rest of them. But, and maybe it's just me, but I feel like my hair looks better on my phone camera than on my webcam. And I actually have a really good webcam. It's like the $200 or $300 one or whatever, like the $400 one. I don't even know. I don't know how much it was when I got it. I've had it for a while, but it's not a cheap one at all. I had it from when I used to do like tarot and stuff. But yes, we are doing Q&A, guys. So if you guys were in my earlier live where I was streaming from Zoom, I was coaching a couple of the Alchemists, because I do live hot seat coaching with the Alchemists. So if you're interested in that, you can check out my school community. Links are always in my descriptions. It's on my stand store. It's right at the top. You'll see like school community, the Alchemists. Check it out. It's free for 7 days. And we have a lot of stuff over there, guys. And I'm going to be adding some more stuff. So that's part of the announcement as well, is I did add the Love Identity Guide. It's an ebook that is in my Love Identity Shift. So my 28-day Love Identity Shift. That is now on my stand store. I'm going to be adding that to the Alchemist as well. Kind of like you guys have the Wealth Identity one. I'm going to be adding the Love Identity one too. So that will be up soon. I'm also going to be starting tiers on the Alchemist. So what's going to happen is the first tier, you guys get the main stuff. Like you get the public hot seat coachings that go on the Alchemist and on YouTube. You'll also get the most of the members only content. And then there's going to be a second tier. The second tier will have the private hot seat coaching. So I'm going to start doing private hot seat coaching twice a month, where I'll hot seat coach everyone that joins for a max of 10 people. And each person will get 10 to 15 minutes. We'll do that twice a month. That will be private, meaning only those people get it. Only those people get the replays, like that are on the second tier. Then there's going to be a third tier. The third tier is going to be like the one here on YouTube, where it's going to be like the vault, where you get a lot of my paid services on that. So you're going to get like my courses and stuff that are on my website on that tier. Like I'll probably add all of the stuff on there. So it'll have access to the Wealth Identity ebook and audiobook. It'll have the Love Identity ebook and audiobook. It'll have the SP audio bundle. It'll have the Build a Boo workshop. It'll have a lot of stuff, and I'm adding more stuff to it. So it'll have that. So there's going to be 3 tiers coming soon to the Alchemists. The first tier is going to stay what it is. It's just the other 2 are going to have more included. That's it. That's the only difference. And while I'm waiting on people to join us and to ask questions, I do have an announcement for people that are with me right now or that watch the replay. I just opened up a wait list. So what this wait list is for is I am closing up my 28-day Love Identity Shift Intensive. It was called the 28-day Manifest SP Intensive, but I kind of shifted it to Love Identity because that's really what it is. Okay. I put SP in the title and Manifest to get people to join, but that's literally what it is, because your identity is what manifests your reality. So that intensive is wrapping up right now. I have my last live lesson with them tomorrow, and then that will be updated on that course for Sunday or Monday. And then that course is finito. It is done. It is finished. And it's going to be probably about 11 to 12 hours worth of content in that. That's how much content is in that. The lessons themselves are anywhere from, I think the shortest is 8 minutes and the longest is like 30 minutes. I'm not even joking. There's one module that has 2 lessons, 2 video lessons, and it's like an hour. It's like an hour combined. I go deep, guys. So when I'm charging like the amount that I'm charging, it's because it is a lot. It is a lot that you're getting. It has, like I said, 14 modules with multiple lessons in each one. It's got bonuses. So there's audio tracks, there's subliminals, there's affirmation tracks, there's meditations, there's all this stuff that is nowhere else. It is only in the Love Identity Shift. So what's happening is I am now creating a 28-day Identity by Design intensive. This will be for 2026. This is so that you can really hone in on your identity to shift your entire reality, not just love. So it's love, money, career, health. I don't care what it is that you want. Okay? It's literally for everything. That way you can set up your 2026. That is going to start in January. But I started the wait list now. So if you go to my Stan store near the top, you'll see the wait list for it. If you join the wait list, you're getting it for 50% off. And if you join the wait list this weekend, so starting today until Sunday, you get a free ebook of your choice. Okay? That's the Black Friday special for it. After this weekend, that will still be up until the 15th of December. And then that's when I start enrollment. And then no one else is getting 50% off. So if you want 50% off, I suggest you go on the wait list, because that's how you get that price. Okay. All right. Nangum, can anyone in here ask a question? Yeah, that's what it's for. I'm just yapping. If you want to ask a question, ask a question. But yeah, that's the announcement, guys. You want to join the wait list, it's there for you. I open that so that way those that might not be able to afford the full cost of the experience can get it at half off. Okay, but that's only until the 14th of December, because come the 15th of December, I'm starting enrollment. And then that's when the early bird special will go on until the 31st of December. And then from the 1st of January until the 13th of January is where I'll still have enrollment, but it's going to be at full cost. Okay, all of the details are on my Stan store. If you go to the wait list for the Identity by Design, it has all the information for you. That experience will be just like the one for the love identity shift, but it's going to be for everything. Love, wealth, health, I don't care what it is. Okay, it's your entire reality, your entire life. So yes, you can have all the things at once. No one said you can only manifest one thing at a time. At least I don't say that. Don't listen to people that tell you that. Okay? But yes, Nangum, you can ask anything that you'd like. I'm at liberty to answer if I want to, but you're at liberty to ask whatever you'd like. And I had someone in my live stream when I was on Zoom earlier, when I was coaching the Alchemists, and they said that they had a question about, I think, their business or career. And I told them to join after I was on here on just YouTube. So if they are here, they can ask their question as well. Okay. Nangum, trying to manifest commitment with who? With what? You must be new to me. We don't say that here. We don't say that here. All right. With a friend. Great. Okay. You're trying to manifest a relationship with a friend. That's what you're trying to do. Got it. In the past, okay, so you were together before. Okay. You get triggered when people ask you things, okay? And ask if we're back together. I don't know how to answer. Tell me you don't want to talk about it. Why are you triggered by it? Everything in your reality is you. So if you're new to me, you're going to learn you should not be calling this person SB. Because, think about it. If you came to me and said that you wanted to manifest, say, communication with someone that you haven't heard from in a long time, like a coworker, a friend, stuff like that, would you come to me and telling me you want to manifest SP? No. If you wanted a better relationship with a parent, say your friend, a parent, say your mom or your dad, right? You would not come to me saying, I want to manifest SP. What would you say? I want to manifest a better relationship with my mom or dad. So why do we pedalize the SP? What is that doing? That is putting them up here and you down here. If you are the center of your reality, if you are source, if you are God, I don't care what you call yourself, having a human experience, this person is not above you because they are you, just like I'm you. Okay, everything in your outward experience is you, not just everything, including the device that you're watching me on. So why are you calling this person SP? If you are with them, would you be calling them SP? right? If you were with them, would you be calling them SP? No. The biggest success story that I have that everybody quotes, everybody loves, anybody that books with me talks about when they're trying to manifest SP, okay? They talk about this one success story where he changed around the entire reality with his boyfriend. He was successful in switching it around an impossible situation, impossible, right? And do you want to know why he was most successful? Because when he came to me, he did not tell me this was an SP. He did not tell me this was an X. He said, I want to fix the relationship with my boyfriend. That's what he said to me. Do you know how many married people I get that just want the spark back in their marriage? And I have no idea if they're actually married or this is someone they're divorced from. What does it matter? It doesn't matter because all things exist now, right? All things exist now. Everything is now. There is no past. There is no future. The past is perceived. The future isn't here yet. You only have the now moment. I was just talking about this when I was live with the Alchemists, okay? That replay should be up here soon once it renders with YouTube. And you'll see me coach people live. All right? Everything is now. So I have a whole video on this and maybe I need to do a new one. But it's an older video. It was like, I think from the beginning of this year, where I talk about this. I say the same things I'm saying right now. Why are you calling this person SP? I know why. Because the community does it, right? The community says SP. The community says specific person, special person, whatever. I don't care. All right. It's the same thing. Like my channel used to be tarot and twin flame. Okay. A twin flame is just an SP. A twin flame is an SP that people really put up here and really obsess over. Okay. But it's the same freaking thing. I don't care whether you call them SP, twin flame, soulmate. It's all the same thing. It's just a label. It's a label that you assigned. It was just context. Go watch my video on context. I have a whole video on why context doesn't matter. It's got a skeleton on the thumbnail. You should go watch that. Those in my chat that are used to me will tell you I am not the normal type of manifestation coach. I'm not going to cater to a reality or an identity that you no longer wish to be. Okay? I won't. But yeah, I have an older video on why you should not call your person SP. I don't think it's labeled that. I think it's labeled something like the biggest mistake people do when manifesting an SP, because I need people to click on it. If I told you stop calling them SP, you wouldn't click on it. I'm just being honest. If I said that, you wouldn't click on it. Right? So I have to label things in a way that you will click on my videos and actually watch them and listen to what I'm saying. I say SP in my video, on my thumbnails and titles to get people to click on it. That's all I do. But an SP is just you, just like I'm you. In your reality, everything is you. Everything. Not just everyone, everything. The device you're watching me on, the air that you're breathing, everyone that you encounter, everything. Nicholas, I appreciate that. But yeah, everything in your reality is just you. So Yeah, the biggest thing is, and I said this during the coaching that I just did to each person. I coached 2 people live, hot seat coaching, and the question that I asked both of them was the same, even though they were different questions. Okay. The question I asked is, do you believe that you are the center of reality? Do you believe that you are source? Do you believe that you are God? Do you believe that everyone and everything outside of you is you? And if the answer is yes, then why are you asking me about things that are triggering you that are outside of you? How can you trigger yourself? So that's what it is. Nothing outside of you is triggering you. It's your perception of it. Right? All realities exist. That's what manifestation is. Manifestation is reality shifting. That's what it is. Reality transurfing, quantum leaping, it's all the same thing. Okay. So, how you shift realities, how you manifest, is by being the identity that is experiencing that reality. All versions of you exist, all identities of you exist now. So, there's a version of reality that already has the reality you want. And I don't care what it is. I don't care if you told me you wanted to be the richest person in the world. Great, it already exists. Elisa, because I didn't think about that at the time I was having the argument. Well, we never do, right? That's the illusion. That's the illusion. That's the reality, right? Being the mirror. That's the reality being a duality. That's what it is. You as God and source made this illusion so that you could forget who you are, but then come back to who you are. That's what the purpose of life is to figure out what and who you are and then master it. That's what it is. People ask what the purpose of life is, that's what it is. It's for God, source, I don't care what you call it. Again, I am. It's so that the I am can experience itself. But everything is happening now. I don't care. And I've said this many, many times in my videos and in my live streams. Okay. I don't care whether you are 5 years old, 80 years old, or whatever age you are right now. Everything is happening right now. Everything. Okay. Any possibility. If you were born female and you want to be male, that already exists. If you are glow in the dark white like me and you wish you were more brown, that already exists. If you have curly hair and you want it to be straight, that already exists. If you have straight hair and you want it to be wavy like mine, that already exists. My hair used to be ringlet curly, okay? And it was thick. Like it was thick, okay? It was thick and it was heavy and it was a lot. And when I had hair like that, I always wanted it to be like this because I went to school with a girl that had hair like this. Okay. And I always wanted it like this. And I wanted my hair is fine now. Like it's not as heavy, everything else. Guess what? I got pregnant and I had my son, and it's been like this ever since. I'm not saying you have to get pregnant and have a child to do that, but that's how it ended up for me. Elena, so revision is the selecting the reality, the identity of the person who has what they want 100%. Because again, all possibilities exist right now. All possibilities. All realities exist right now, right? All identities exist right now. So revision is really becoming the identity that already experienced that perceived past. Your past does not exist. I'll say that again. Your past does not exist. It's only memories and things that you keep replaying over and over in your head. You can select a different reality. That's my stop, select, self framework. So if you're not familiar, I'll say it, okay? Manifestation is the 3 S's. Stop, select, self. Okay? First, stop, realize that the current reality that you are experiencing is just one selection of reality, right? Any perceived past, any perceived future is just one selection. Who you are is just one selection, right? So 2, you select differently. You say, no, I am no longer this, I am now this. And then you become the self that is experiencing that reality. And as long as you stay in that with unshakable knowing, you will experience it. Hi, Illyrian. Illyrian has been with me forever. Okay? He'll tell you, like, this is how I always am. I have not changed since the beginning. I may have changed how I label things. I may change my graphics, but I teach the same way since the beginning. Okay. Nangome. It's funny, every time my boyfriend and I were in a good place in the relationship, I sometimes wondered if he could do more for me, if I should manifest a different version of him or manifest new. You manifest every moment of every day. You're never not manifesting, because it's your identity that manifests. Manifestation is just selection of reality. The moment I would think there would be a big fight or breakup would happen. Yeah, of course, because again, you are source. You are source. You are the I am. You are God. You are the universe. You are higher self. You are spirit. I don't care what you call it. I say this in a lot of my content. You could say that you're a holy cow, and every time that you moo, you get exactly what you want. It would be true as long as you fully believe it with unshakable knowing. Right? When the woman was healed from her hemorrhaging from touching Jesus, and she thanked Jesus, what did Jesus say to her? He said, I did not heal you, your faith did. What is faith? Faith is knowing. Faith is unshakable knowing without evidence. That's what faith is. Elena, a memory, imagination like anything else makes sense. Exactly. Elisa, I can't get pregnant anyway. I had a hysterectomy last year. Hey, that's okay. If you ever want kids, guess what? You can adopt. I was adopted. I was chosen, damn it. See, when I was younger, and we were talking earlier about like dealing with conflict and stuff like that. When I was younger, I was bullied because I was adopted and all these different things, right? I was bullied for a lot of different things. But whenever they would try to bully me for being adopted, I was like, well, at least my parents chose me. Yours had no choice but to deal with you. I feel sorry for them. I was chosen. I've been saying I'm chosen since I was like 5. Okay. Uh, Charlize. Is it Charlize or Charlize? Charlize. I like that better. Charlize. Nangome. Yes, I realized that I was the source of the breakup, and I would get upset and say, it's not time yet. I was just having a thought. Let me think. Okay. Elena, you was adopted too? Perfect. So I say adopted because it helps people to understand, but really it was a foster situation. I was just told I was adopted, and then when I got older, I found out that I was never officially adopted. It was more like a guardianship situation. But yeah. My shit's complex, but I don't care. And I said when I was live earlier, I was going to go get more coffee. This is not coffee. This is now hot cocoa. And that's what I decided to get. I got some hot cocoa. It is a dark chocolate hot cocoa. I did put some vanilla creamer in it too, because I'm extra like that. But for any of those that have just joined me, I am doing Q&A, but I also did an announcement earlier. I'll do it again. I just wrapped up it was the 28-day Manifest SP intensive, and I changed it over to the 28-day love identity shift, because that's really what it is, guys. It's all about identity. And that's what the entire intensive was about, because I'm sneaky, and I get people in with the lingo that they want to obsess over, and then I change it on them. That's how I coach, okay? That's wrapping up. So my last live lesson with that is tomorrow, okay, with them. And everything from that is being updated in my 28-day love identity shift. It's a course. It's not the live experience, but it's a course that's on my website. So you do get the replays of the live lessons. You just don't get the live experience. That will be complete after this weekend. And it's literally like close to 12 hours of content. That's what it will be. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And so I'm going to be updating the page to reflect that and let you know exactly what's in that. But with wrapping this up, I am starting a 28-day identity by design intensive. So what it's going to be is, it's for 2026. It is completely designing your entire identity so that you can experience that reality as that person. So it's going to involve love, health, wealth, everything, all the things, where you're doing all the things. Okay. You don't have to just focus on one thing. So it's going to be for 2026. It starts January 14th and it goes until February 11th. But I just started the wait list now. So if you go on my Stan store, and the links are all over the place, okay? They're in my descriptions. They're all over the place. Near the top, it'll talk about the wait list for it. The wait list is so that you can get in now on the wait list and you get it 50% off. No one else is going to get that. Once I actually start enrollment on December 15th, no one is getting it 50% off. But those that join the wait list are, okay? If you join the wait list, you also get a free ebook, but that's for this weekend only. So until Sunday. If you join the wait list before Sunday, or by Sunday, on Sunday, before Monday, okay, you get a free ebook. You can choose the wealth or the love ebook, either one. Both are amazing. Both have great results. You get it for free, okay, and you get the intensive 50% off. All the information is on the page on what the intensive is. It's basically going to be like the love identity intensive, but just for everything. So that way you can fully set up your 2026. This is what I personally do every single year. And I already wrote mine out. Like we talked about this earlier. I don't feel like grabbing my notebook, but I wrote it out. I talked about it in the last live. So if you're interested in that, it should be on my channel soon, if it's not on there now. But I talked about that earlier. Elena, you made me have a realization. I used to hate being adopted because I thought I wasn't good enough. So that's why my birth mom didn't want me. But now you made me see I was wanted and chosen. If she didn't want you, she would have aborted you. I'm not trying to be rude. Okay. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm really not. But if she didn't want you, she would have aborted you. Okay. Here's the thing. What most people don't realize, because I've personally known people that gave children up for adoption, it is the hardest decision they can ever make. Imagine carrying a child inside your body and then giving it up. It is the hardest decision that mother can make. But maybe she thought it was the best decision for you. She wanted to give you what she could not give you, which is a better life. She wanted to give you your best shot. I had my son young. I was 18 going on 19, okay? And do you know how many people told me to get an abortion while I was pregnant with him? A lot. Do you know how many people told me I should give him up for adoption when I was about to have him? A lot. And I said no, and I refused. And I struggled, okay? I went through a lot to make sure that he had the life that was better than mine. Okay? But I never look down on anyone that makes that decision, because that is the hardest decision a mother can make, to give up her baby. But it is the most selfless thing decision a mother can make. If she could not take care of you, whether that's because of financial reasons, her mental state, just maybe she didn't have the capacity to be a mother, right? And it's not because of you. You're a baby. Like, it's not because of you. It's not personal, right? But if she did not want you, she would have aborted you. I grew up knowing my biological mother. Okay? I grew up knowing her. And as I got older, she showed remorse in giving me up, but it was the best decision for her at that time, because she was addicted to different drugs. She was an alcoholic. She couldn't even take care of herself. How could she take care of me? But again, as I got older, she would literally cry and ask me for forgiveness, saying she made stupid mistakes. I was like, no, you made the decision that was best at the time. The first time I said that to her, I was like 14. So when people ask me, have you always been this way? Yeah. And a lot of the ways that I think I've always been this way. But I had a death experience when I was 13. I have that whole video over on my members channel, and it's also on my school community, because it's not a topic I can talk about publicly on YouTube, because I would probably get in trouble on YouTube. Okay. But that video is over on my members channel, and it's over on my school community. But did you guys have any questions in regards to like manifestation, anything like that? There's one here that wants to go rogue here. Let's see. There we go. The joys of having wavy or curly hair. Nangum, do you suggest manifesting someone to change, or manifesting the ideal relationship with no person specified? It's up to you. This is your reality. So for me personally, I like general. I like going general. That works best for me. But what works best for you is what works best for you. You could be specific, you could be non-specific. It doesn't really matter. But I will tell you, my 28-day love identity shift, it is on my website if you're interested. That goes deep. And anybody that is involved in it right now or has done it will tell you, I make you go general because that has worked best for me and the clients that I've coached. But not everyone. So the guy I mentioned earlier that fixed a relationship with his boyfriend, he did focus on his boyfriend. What he focused on is having what they had prior back again. He made it as if nothing ever changed, basically. Elena, thank you for helping me see myself differently now. I hated myself for so long, and now I see myself and her differently. I'm literally crying happy tears. I love that. I love that. A lot of people come to me that have gone through therapy, have done like inner child healing and past life regression and all that stuff. And I say things in the most simple way that it only clicks when they're ready for it. But once you're ready for it, you're ready for it. But yeah, Nangum, if you're interested in the 28-day love identity shift, I do have a Black Friday special. So if you go on my website and you put in Black Friday discount code, and you can do that for the regular or the Luxe edition, it gives you a big discount. That will be until, I forgot how long I'm doing that for. I forget things, guys. Probably until the 15th of December, I believe is how long I'm doing that for. But yeah, if you're interested in that, just know I go deep on identity work because that's what manifestation is. Your outward reality is a reflection of who you are and who you're being, period. So that's what I do. So yeah, if you're interested in that, but yeah, the Black Friday special is on everything on my website. You put in the code Black Friday on anything that you want, and there's a discount. One-on-one services, texting service, any of the courses, everything. The only thing there's not a discount on is the wait list because it's already an amazing discount. Like I can't do more than that. Because the wait list for the Identity by Design, which is basically going to do a complete overhaul on your identity and reality for 2026, it's 50% off if you join the wait list. So once open enrollment starts on the 15th, you get it 50% off. No one else is getting that. Even early birds are not going to get it 50% off. So I'll be doing like the early bird from the 15th of December until December 31st. They're not getting it 50% off. It's going to be a discount, but not that big of one. So I would get in on the wait list if you're interested in that. And it's going to be big. It's going to be big. Like my current intensive, which is like love identity, it's like 12 hours, basically, like close to 12 hours of content. And I'm going to be upgrading it too. I'm learning some things for graphics because I'm constantly learning to improve, guys. I'm learning some things for graphics, so I'll probably be doing some better graphics for my meditations and for the video lessons. But the content is staying the same. When I'm saying it is staying the same. What the meditations are staying the same because they're effective. I'm just going to be upgrading the actual visuals of it. Because some people are visual. I'm not. I'm audio. But I try to help everyone. I'm an audio learner. But yeah, I cater to all learning styles: visual, audio, and hands-on. I also cater to all styles when it comes to coaching. So I cannot visualize, but I can coach you on visualizations. I have aphantasia, so I have whole videos on that, but I can still coach somebody else on how to visualize. I can literally sit here and take you through a meditation and help you visualize. It's kind of like there's basketball coaches that don't play basketball, but they're amazing basketball players. Sorry, coaches. Same thing. Just because I can't personally do something doesn't mean I can't coach it. Hi, Roland. Yeah, I'll be on here. Let's see, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Hold on. I'll probably be on here another 15, 30 minutes, guys. So if you have any questions about manifestation, anything like that, put it in the chat. I'll be here for the next like 15, 30 minutes. And I'm getting off of here. I'm getting off. Because this whole month, especially this week, has been chaos and crazy and in a great way. Don't get me wrong. But I need a break. I need a break. I'm also going to be making some new content for everybody. Not just public, but members as well. This upcoming week that I'm excited about. So, yeah, lots of new things to come. Lots and lots of new things to come. I got my notifications on off. What does that mean? On off. I don't know what you're saying over there, Roland. Unless you're talking to someone else. Okay. I don't understand why you're telling me your notifications are on. I don't get it. I am confused. I am absolutely confused. Okay, cool. I have lots of content for you to go through if you're new. Lots. A lot. Hangum. I was trying to manifest my guy to give me red bottoms. Again. Girl. You realize that when you're saying I'm trying to, that means that you are efforting. Did you have to try to manifest to have the device that you're watching me on? Just quick question. I don't care whether it's a cell phone, a tablet, a computer. I don't care what it is. It could be a TV. Some people watch me on TV. Did you have to try to manifest the device that you're watching me on? The how and when is not up to you. It never was. The only thing that you should do is to be the identity that has already experienced what you want. Right. So you didn't have to do anything to have the device you're watching me on. right? Do you have to do affirmations to have air to breathe? And do you have to sit here and say, oh, I have air to breathe. I'm so thankful I have air to breathe. Thank you. I have air to breathe. Oh my God, I have air to breathe. Do you have to do that? Do you have to do sat scenes for the sun to rise every morning? Do you have to visualize for the sun to rise every morning? Do you need to sit here and script out that you exist and that you have your bed that you sleep in? No, you don't have to do any of the things for things that you already have, right? Manifestation is not effort, it's being. It's who you are being. And a lot in this community, because they're all just only law of assumption. See, I'm everything. I don't care what it is. It can be law of assumption, law of attraction, law of being, the Bible, science, psychology, pop culture. I can show you the truth in everything. It doesn't matter what it is. I have holy Bibles over here somewhere. Where's my holy Bible? Okay, I have a pink one over there and I have a black one somewhere. But anyway, I could literally open it to a random page and read you scripture and translate it in the lens of manifestation. Literally. Okay? It's in everything. It's in everything. Okay? And law of attraction says, you do not manifest what you want. You manifest who you are. But a lot in this community wants to sit here and talk about, oh, law of attraction is trash and blah, 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 blah. Now, I do not believe that you need to raise your vibration to get the thing. No. You just need to be. That's it. Just be. Stop, select, self. The being is the self, right? The third one. The third one. The number 3. You just need to be. That's it. Just be it. Just be it. It's really it. But literally, it's in everything. You are manifesting 24/7, 365 days a year, every nanosecond. Every nanosecond. Your reality is reflecting who you are. Who are you? The caterpillar asked Alice. Right? The Cheshire Cat. I have a whole video on this too. I have a whole video translating Alice in Wonderland into manifestation. It's literally the manifestation journey. The Cheshire Cat said, no matter which path you take, you're bound to get somewhere. That means no matter what you do, as long as you are being the identity that is experiencing reality that you want, it is inevitable. That's it. I got a hair in my mouth. The joys of having long hair. All right. That's it. Like you said, the truth about what you are, who you are, what you're experiencing, which is quote unquote manifestation, is in religion, science, quantum physics, psychology, pop culture. It's in everything. I already have a lot of stuff on pop culture on my channel, but there's so much more I can do and I can cover. It's in music, it's in movies, it's in shows, it's in books, not just religious books. I just talked about Alice in Wonderland. It's in a lot of books, right? It's in everything. Everything. Everything in your reality is trying to tell you what you are and who you are all the time. All the time. And here's the thing, you just said that your person gave you red bottoms. Friends don't do that. That's not a friend. Men don't go out and spend what? I don't know how much those shoes are because I don't care. What, $500, $2,000 on shoes? I'm assuming that's how much they are. I don't know. I'm not. I don't care about those things. But I'm assuming no man is doing that. Okay. You are not just a friend. You're assuming you are. You're saying you are, but no. No. Because you assume you are and you say you are, that's reflected into your world. Whatever you say you are, okay? I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Eminem says it all the time. Who are you? The caterpillar asked Alice. For who do you say I am? Jesus asked his disciples. What did I just say? It's in everything. Psychology even proves it. Your entire world, your entire reality is perceived. This is why two different people can experience the same thing and give a totally different story. Based on their experience. Yeah, no man buys a woman like expensive heels because she's a friend. I have male friends, they don't do that. No. The male friends that want more than just friends, yes. But that's not what you were saying earlier, girl. I will call you out. I'm just letting you know. That's not what you were saying. See, Illyrian knows. Illyrian's been with me for a while. He can tell you. I cut through the BS. You do know me because I am you. Everything is you. I can only be what you say I am. And proof here, because I'm on here live, okay, is that my reality is just me. Is I have this assumption that another manifestation coach has been going live every single time that I go live. I just looked at my notifications and it says that they're live right now. And it's because of my assumption. That's okay. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. And this other manifestation coach is someone that I personally know. So I don't care. Elisa, red bottoms. I thought she was referring to something else. Guess you can tell where my mind is. You're silly. Nangum. I actually thought you were a coach from a different website. There's other coaches that wear masks. I thought that was just me, but maybe some other ones are starting to do it too. I don't know. Again, this is my reality, so I don't care. Whenever people tell me, oh, this person's copying you, that person's copying you, they are me. They are me. Like, because this is, from my perspective of reality, it's my reality that that's bound to happen. Like, I don't care. If they do it, they do it. I've been wearing masks since I did tarot and twin flame coaching. This was back from 2020. So whenever people tell me, "Oh, you just started doing this," no, I've been doing this since the beginning. I didn't really have my face on camera. A lot of times it was just the cards, but um, I wore the mask when I was like on live on Instagram. Nangum, she is who I thought you were without the mask. Okay, that's cool. Again, like I said, my reality is me. So of course there's going to be quote unquote doppelgangers and all that. I don't care. But no, there's nowhere that I coach where I do not wear a mask. Um, yeah, even with my other businesses, there's nothing public facing. I have personal accounts that only my friends and family are on. Yeah. But everything's locked down. Everything's like private, private. So you will not find me anywhere without a mask on. Um, and it's funny. Sometimes people ask me like, "When are you going to take off the mask?" I don't know. Maybe when you guys get me to 100,000 subscribers, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. It might not happen, but I'll think about it. Because I don't really care. There's something that I don't understand, and maybe you can help explain it. Well, a lot of times when people ask me things, they're like, I never understood it until you said it." So maybe it's my assumption that every answer I give is the right answer, and every answer that I give to questions helps things click for them. Elisa's in here. Elisa has been with me for a long time too. Elisa, when I coach, don't I always say the right things? And I make things click. Rontron. Hi. Like, it's my assumption that the people that are drawn to me are ready for the way that I coach and ready for the way that I explain things and I say things. Like, I'm the right person for them, the right reflection, if you will. Nangum, that person is not separate from you. And I don't mean they marry you. Yeah, everything in my reality is me, just like everything in your reality is you. Uh, Rontron, hi, I believe it's my first time intuitively. Intuition is what you believe it is. Everything is what you believe it is. Elisa, I know I would be able to tell it was you out in the wild. I only have to hear your voice. Exactly. Like, everybody tells me I have a distinctive voice. So like there's no hiding, okay? There's no way I could hide. Like, if I had some other account somewhere and I was showing my face, you guys would freaking know. Like, you just would. Cuz I thought about, like, this was last year and stuff. I thought about starting like a whole fitness type stuff, but I was like, people from my manifestation stuff would know it's me. You guys would know as soon as I talk. So Yeah. And I just don't have the time for it. I thought about it. It's like just a fun thing, but I just don't have the time for it. But yeah, it's funny. Like, I've had people tell me I look like this person or I look like that person. It's like, okay, cool. Again, this is my reality, so it doesn't shock me, right? There's doppelgangers. It doesn't shock me at all. But I'm telling you, I do not coach anywhere else except for under the name Alchemistic Anomalist. And this is my only YouTube. My Instagram has a blue check. So any other Instagram is not me. Like, all of my socials are on my Stan store. So if you go to my Stan store from my content, like from this channel, it'll have all my socials on there. Those are all me. Anything else is not. Be careful of any scammers, because I know, like, especially when I did tarot, like, people would make like fake accounts to try to pretend like they're me to try to scam people. I don't know if they do that now, because I don't really have that assumption that they do. So I'm assuming they don't. But it did happen when I did tarot. All right, guys. I'm about to get off of here. So 5 minutes, and I'm getting off of here. You guys have any questions, let me know. If not, you'll have to catch me the next time I'm live. And I don't go live on YouTube often. I go live on my school community and do hot seat coaching and stuff like that over there. So if you're interested, you can check out my school community. But I don't always go live on YouTube. So this is a rarity, guys. Just saying. I left my blonde hair too. That's why I dye it. I need to do my roots. Like, this shit's growing out like way too much. I need to do it. I just got to find the time to do it. Elisa. I had a doppelganger at one college I went to. She was a professor there. Other professors would even run up to me and start talking to me about their job and sometimes private stuff. That's funny. That's hilarious. Without the mask, when I'm out in public, older generations, like I'm talking about like people born before the 80s, all think like they like, you look like a young Tanya Harding. And I do not get offended by that. Because in the 80s, she was a beautiful woman. So that's what they're talking about. They're talking about like 80s Tanya Harding. And I mean, I'm short. She was short too. Or she still is, I should say. Elisa, I could only tell them I wasn't the person after they stopped talking. The other thing that I can't figure out what people are talking about, and I've looked it up in so many different ways, is they try to say that I look like some type of princess on a movie. And I try to find this movie that they're talking about and I can't find it. Alarian, speaking of the 80s, the music, timeless. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Elisa, that professor did look like me. It cracked me up. That's funny, like I said. But that just shows it's your reality. That just shows that, right? There's there used to be someone that used to come in here all the time calling me Britney. I don't think I look like Britney Spears though. That's one that people have like, that person says that I look like, no one else does. It's like, I don't look like Britney Spears though. Even without the mask, like, I don't look like Britney Spears. She's a beautiful woman. I don't look like her. We also have completely different body types. Hi, Abdullah. You guys are coming late. Like, I've been on here for a while. I'm about to get off of here though. Like 5 minutes, I'm getting off of here, guys. Again, Elisa, what did I say about your reality? It can only respond the way that you expect it to. You expected them to react that way in some way, and so it did. You are late. You are super late. I've been on here for like over an hour. But I was on with the Alchemists. I don't remember how long I was on there for. 30, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, something like that. And I coached 2 people. That was streamed here on YouTube as well. So that's on my lives as also, if you guys wanted to see that replay. But I'm about to get off of here and I'm going to go get something to eat. I've got lots of leftovers though, like, because I cooked yesterday. So I'm going to eat leftovers and hang out. And yeah, prepare for my last live lesson tomorrow with my intensive that I'm doing right now. And announcement again for those that were not here earlier when I talked about it. So I'm finishing up my current intensive. My intensive currently is the Love Identity Shift Intensive. The last live for that will be tomorrow, the last live lesson. So if you get the 28-day Love Identity Shift on my website, it includes everything that they are getting, plus the live lesson replays. I do have a Black Friday special going on right now. So if you put in Black Friday on the discount code, you get a discount on it. But as this intensive is wrapping up, I am going to be doing an intensive for 2026. It's going to be for everything. Your entire identity, your entire reality, love, wealth, health, everything. Literally everything you want to experience in your reality. That will start in January. So it's going to start January 14th and it's going to run until the 11th of February. So for 28 days. And we are going deep. So it's 14 modules. There's going to be lessons that are anywhere from 8 minutes to probably over 30 minutes, like the Love Identity one. And I'm going to do weekly live lessons, just like I'm doing right now. All the information for that is on my website. So it's under the 28-day Identity by Design intensive. I have a wait list for it. Okay. So the wait list is open right now. If you join the wait list, you get it for 50% off. Once I start enrollment on the 15th of December, I am not offering it for 50% off. Okay. If you do it this weekend, so Black Friday weekend, so from today until Sunday, you also get a free ebook if you join the wait list. Information is on my website. So my website is on all of my descriptions. It's also alchemisticanomalist.com, super simple. It takes you right to it. But if you join the wait list, again, you get it for 50% off. Enrollment starts on the 15th of December. that's when early bird is going to start, but early bird is not 50% off. And then that's until the 31st of December. And then from the 1st of January until the 13th of January is when regular enrollment starts. And it's going to be full price. I reward those that come in early. Abdullah, well, I needed some insights regarding my work. Recently, I am trying to get some sales, but I ended up with 0 sell. Even though clients are 100% sure and interested, but after weeks of work, they shadow you. I don't know what shadow means. I'm going to guess they ghost you. Stop pouring into people that aren't buying from you. Why are you pouring into people that aren't buying from you? Why are you giving your time and energy to people that have not hired you or have not bought your services? That's mistake number one. Like, I do coaching here on YouTube sometimes or on my school community, but that's because it's my overflow. Okay. But I do not coach people for free outside of that. Like, either you catch me live or you are on my school community and catch me live on there, or I don't coach you for free. And that's only when I feel like doing that. Right? My actual clients that come to me that book one-on-one services, they have to pay before the service is done. Just saying. Why are you working for free? No one works for free. That's a simple answer to that. But I'm going to get off of here, guys. I've been on here close to an hour and 20-ish minutes. I was just on with the Alchemists for almost an hour, so I'm done. So if you are interested in my school community, information is always in my description box. If you are interested in any of my services, there is a Black Friday special going on right now. You can put in the code Black Friday at checkout on any service, and it gives you a discount on it. And as I mentioned before, the only thing that doesn't have a Black Friday discount is the wait list for the 2026 intensive. But that's because it's already highly discounted for the wait list. Like, you're going to get 50% off. I can't do any better than that. So you join that wait list this weekend. So until Sunday, you get a free ebook of your choice. Information is on my website. You can check it out. But I will see you guys next time. Follow if you're not. And I always post on my community tab when I'm going live or what I'm doing and everything else. I don't go live often here on YouTube anymore, but I do go live on my school community. So if you're interested in school community, information is on my website, and we're a great group over there. First 7 days is free, and then it's like super low, guys. Currently, it's $10 a month. After I get to 100 members, it will increase, but for right now, it's at $10 a month. And if you lock in it at $10 a month, it does not increase on you. That's how school works. Okay. So whatever you start at, that's where you stay at. So I can increase it all I want, but it won't increase for you. So get in now. If you're interested in continuing to get coaching from me, if you want members only content, all of that sort of stuff, check it out. But I will see you guys next time. And I already know, no matter when you're watching me, whether you're watching me live or you're watching the replay, you're about to have the best day or night of your life. And I already know that's the case for you. Take care.